before dying. Spots them at long, running after him, drops a nade right on him. Lights the guy up, but threat with a nice trade, or not trade, but kill on the exist. Guy's going aggressive.
With a couple of kills there.
Freeze is going aggressive at the top, getting the USB. He's peeking out. Just keeps peeking. The guy drops off.
Freeze with a nice headshot there. Steal.
Yeah.
And it's a 1 versus 1. Actually, I was gonna say, I think if Fnatic just straight defuses, he's gonna win, but he's not gonna get the defuse now.
I mean, that was a really
he had
huge
no
round.
kit, so that explains.
That was a really huge round by Freeze. They were down big numbers right there, and he just picked up the USP and went aggressive off there. I think the guy that was on the ledge fell off because he thought Freeze was going to charge him. But I think if he stayed up there, that he would have killed him because Freeze wouldn't have had enough ammo to actually kill him because he had to reload first.
Yeah. So knowing Fnatic's previous T-sides, they got 10-0 versus Mouse, 10-1 against Navi. Do you think? Would you say they're the favorites now, assuming they don't lose an eco?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're a huge favorites, but I definitely think they're in the driver's seat now, and they can dictate how they want the match to turn out. It'll take a lot from Lions to just shut down. I mean, anyone that's played competitive CS knows how hard Tuskin CT can be. I don't know how well these Swedish teams like pushing, but I never felt like Swedish teams were big on pushing as a unit in general.
Yeah.
Like, they always seem to, like, if anyone pushes, it's usually by themselves. It's not usually with other people. And on Tuskin, you need it kind of a group effort to push if you want to do it.
And you actually can shut down areas of maps really effectively by pushing on Tuskin.
Yeah, because you beat the T's to a lot of the spots, or you can meet them there at equal time with better counter flashes.
Yeah.
I would say the CT ecos are actually not that hard to win on this map too.
No, they're definitely very might be the easiest map to get eco wins on out of all the maps in their rotation right now, I think.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be back once.
Okay, so Fnatic in a 5-on-2 situation right now. Crystal able to get 1 kill with his deagle, but goes down. Fairly easy win for Fnatic. That makes it 3-0 in the second half. Total score right now, of course, 10-8 in favor of Lions, and it's the first gun round of the second half. And this round is potentially worth 2 rounds to Fnatic if they win this, and that could even things up here at 10-10. Freeze kills Nico early on, trying to push banana. Peta's walking at middle, but he gets dinged. He's able to fall back though with 58 health. Fnatic kind of walking at B short right now. There's no one there. Lions is kind of giving up on B right now. They're just all playing A. They did this kind of thing on Dust 2 a lot as well, where it's overstuck the site after losing a member early.
Alright, I'm back.
And it looks like Fnatic is just going to walk into B, and it's going to be uncontested. Unless Lions quick rotates now, but right now there's no one there. And Freeze gets his 3rd op kill of the round.
Dux takes out Neil.
And Freeze is actually looking exactly where Fruitse is gonna come up in just a second here. See if he gets his 4th kill of the round. Nope, misses.
I think I said it a couple times today that I thought that Freeze's CT side Tuskin is really weak, but his T side is super strong.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this map, but yeah, his CT op definitely isn't on form. I don't know if it's just, you know, a bad set of matches for whatever reason, but yeah, he definitely is super good on T side on it though.
And right now, Lions on another save round, and assuming nothing crazy happens here and Fnatic is able to win, That would tie the match at 10-10. And you have to give Fnatic the advantage at this point, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just so hard for the CTs at this point with the money the Ts have. They have to win so many rounds in a row. And I think that's the biggest problem with CTs when you go down big. It's one thing if Lions were like trading tons of kills on these ecos and gun rounds, because then when they finally win a gun round, it means more. But as it is, you can see 1 death, 1 death, 2 death, 2 deaths. Like the most deaths are 3. I'm on Gux, and I'm sure if they lose a round, he can buy himself anyways. So they'll be able to buy for at least 3 rounds.
Yeah, and Freeze once again gets the first kill of the round, just opening things up so much for his team right now.
Fire's actually opping really aggressively at Kitty. I don't know if you saw that before it went pending. He's like posted up at the top, just aiming down. It's like one of those spots where if he misses, he'll probably die. Threat's pushing in the sewers pretty aggressively.
Do you know how game pending?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
I was just saying what they were doing.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Right now, I'm guessing this means Lions took a timeout. And Freeze is sitting at a 16-2 score. I think he has 2 bomb plants, but he still has 4 times the score of his next teammate. So what do you think Lions needs to do to turn this game around now?
They got to make sure that Freeze can't get op kills. They can't just you can't just let him walk up Kitty uncontested and kill you. You know, like I feel like that's what all these teams let Freeze do. They let him just walk up. You know, maybe a T goes first and he baits off him, but they still let him kill them by like posting up with a Colts far across the map. Like if you're going to contest him, have an op scoped in on the area. Don't have a rifle do it. I think like a pop flash Kitty setup would really hurt Fnatic. If you have, you know, like one guy spotting kind of like what your team does, you know, like at the corner.
Yeah.
And then one guy with his head in the wall and another guy with a flash out. I mean, as soon as you see that guy and a flash comes, I feel like Freeze is dead. I mean, the chance of Opper just randomly quick scoping you while blind are really low, so.
Yeah, and I think Lions needs to stop doing what you just said is pretty, I guess, like typical for a Swedish team, just pushing by themselves, because that's what they keep doing every single round, and Freeze is just demolishing them. They keep pushing one at a time, and Freeze is just stopping them so easily. If they push, it has to be a group effort, and right now the game was unpaused here.
Yeah. I never really got it. I mean, people like Forrest obviously are way more skilled, so it kind of works for them, but I don't know, let's face it, no one on Lions is as good as him.
Yeah.
And even he doesn't push on maps like this by himself. He only doesn't like ramp room on Nuke and stuff. Like it's not really the same.
Fnatic playing a very aggressive angle once again on Kitty.
Yeah, he's gonna push down here.
And he's gonna notice that SA1 is completely empty and Fnatic is gonna go B. See if Nico and Sneal can hold off B this round.
Yeah, this round's really up to Nico and Sneal. Sneal can't die stupidly.
And there is Fnatic, just enters the B bomb site. Freeze is down to 34 health. Card is holding an aggro angle for Courtyard, gets a pick. Sneal completely unaware of that.
He's getting a nice op kill.
Couple kills there by Threat and Ferte.
Exists flanking from the Kitty. Or from the short, sorry.
Threat in a 1v2 with 18 health. He's probably going to go for a save here.
Yeah, I mean, this half is looking really bad for Lions. I feel like what Lions could possibly do is put one by the sewer box hiding or in the sewers, and push, you know, one long, two short. Have the long guy kind of like pop flash into the two. Have like one of the Lions members, because you know they do like pushing, so it's not like out of their field of expertise. Get one behind the boxes, because I mean Fnatic's not really going into the two, and just leave them there, and then stack A with a Coulter randomly behind a box somewhere in there. Like I feel like look, Fnatic doesn't really go in there fast. Like Peta is here by himself. He could easily be killed, you know.
Yeah. And I guess my Agile TV's lagged out once again.
Demolished the kitty push by Lions. 4 kills for Fnatic. 0 for Lions. Looking really bad. Do you think that Tuskin's really this T-sided, or do you think these teams just both aren't the greatest at CT?
I don't think they're that great at CT. Based on, I mean, I can only speak for my team. We're usually able to get a really good amount of rounds of CTs, but I think we play Tuscan CT like, I don't think anybody else plays the same way. We play super aggressive almost every round, and I feel like it's hard to play against also because no other team does it, so teams don't know how to prepare for it.
The only other team probably Moscow 5, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you both play pretty aggressively, I'd say. No one else definitely does it. Like, Navi has a really good CT Tuscan, but they don't push nearly that much.
And we always push as a team, so it's not like...
oh, Peta gets 2 nice picks.
Peta 2 headshots early on exist. The hurt. It's gonna Freeze, by the way, is sitting at 21-3 right now.
Fire just saving here. I mean, it's got to be kind of annoying for Lions right now. I mean, they're definitely not out of it. They have 10 rounds. They can come back still, but you know, it has to be soon.
It's not gonna be easy. And Karn just kills Furtain in the sewer. Doesn't let him save his weapon. And Fnatic is 3 rounds from the DreamHack title.
Yeah, Lions are forced here. Going for a passive setup, boosting people on the site. Nico actually can afford an op, but is opping the long. Looks like they're not opting to push anymore. I mean, personally, I don't think kitty pushes are good anymore. I think maybe after you've established that you push 2 and mid a lot, it's fine. But to start out, or when you start losing to push kitty, is always a bad idea. I think people are good at holding kitty now. Whereas before, that used to be surprising to people when you kind of went out there. Now it's not. People just kind of expect you to come down there. Definitely think the combination of 2 and mid pushing is really effective though.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, at least Lions is getting some chances of shooting people here. It's not like they're just pushing and dying like some of the other matches. Not Lions, but other teams that we've been casting. But at the same time, they haven't even had a close round yet, I don't think.
Yeah. Nice play by Neil there, going aggressive on Peta. 2 big kills by Threat. The Falmus there is taking up the AK, Freeze in a 1v4. This is the head of Neil.
It was Neil there, yeah, and I think he's just gonna go save his op now.
He has a lot of money, so I think he's like, fuck it, stat time.
Actually, should save though, just for... Well, unless he can get kills. I mean, I guess...
I think he just dropped his op when he's going with the Deeg.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was gonna die, so he just figured... It's not a bad idea if he thought he was gonna... I definitely think he could have saved, but you know, like...
No, actually, that wasn't a bad idea, just to make sure they didn't get the AK. He definitely should have tried to find an AK to get like get one more gun out. That would have been... That would have made a big difference.
Yeah, definitely making sure they don't get the op is good, just because, you know, 2 ops in a desperate team's hand when they start just pushing and doing random shit can be really annoying.
Crystal with a nice shot on Peta there.
His AK has been really good this tournament, like all tournament. It's maybe one of the better AKers.
Yeah, it's just aim has been on, is what it says basically. Might be hitting, might be missing sprays with a Colt, but his aim has been on. And they're gonna try to boost in a window room now, and this could spell trouble for Lions.
Crystal is like needs to push up on this tarp.
Someone's already boosted up in the window room, and he's gonna get shot in the back here in just a second. See if Exist is gonna be able to kill Nico as well. There goes Crystal.
Nico gets 1.
It's 4-on-3 in favor of Lions right now. Nico spams the planner.
Spams Freeze 2 times, that was good. He's gonna spam
Gux as well. Yep.
Spams Gux again, or hits him.